Alright guys, what I'm going to do now, I finished organizing a little bit. I'm still leaving some of the stuff in the camp since I'm not putting the hitch in the van right now. I'm going to go out somewhere, have a nice lunch, go take a shower at the KOA, and then come back to camp and pack everything up. Well, I'll relax first, but then I'll pack everything. No, I'll pack everything first, then relax. I don't want to get caught late in the evening trying to pack everything, because tomorrow morning I'm going to see that national park with that big canyon. So I'll have to go through Montrose tomorrow anyways to get there. In the way back from there, I'll stay in Montrose and sleep overnight at Walmart. Then on Thursday morning I'll go to Telluride. For now, let's go eat. Okay, instead of going right from exiting my camp to go to 550 highway, I took a left to go further into this Owl Trail or Owl Creek campsites. And I've noticed there's more entrances to the forest, more access to different campsites. Again, I'm happy where I'm at, so I'm not going to try to change anything. Besides, I already have my plans for what I'm going to do tonight and tomorrow. But I want to see what's ahead on this road. I heard it was beautiful, so I'm going to just take a little glance. I got time to kill. It's not lunchtime yet, so I'm ahead of schedule. I was told by the ranger yesterday when I talked to them in Montrose. He says don't go this way that I'm going right now, because as you get further down, the road is kind of muddy and corroded not corroded, just muddy, hard to drive with my kind of vehicle because of the snow that happened a few days back. But I'm going to go as far as I can go, because they say it's beautiful. You feel like you're right underneath the mountains, and I gotta see this. I got the time. The road is pretty smooth, except there's areas that have like little ridges, and it shakes the whole car. So I slow down for those areas, like about right here, right there. Hear it? Oh no. I gotta slow down on that. And it has it throughout sections. I don't know why. Maybe they want you to slow down. Don't know. Or maybe he's waking you up in case you fell asleep. Look at that beautiful thing. Well, how about that? That's the Silverjack Reservoir the guy was talking about. It's peaceful, and you're kind of alone on your own over there by this reservoir. It's kind of a small reservoir, but it's beautiful. I think I'm going to check out the Silverjack Reservoir. And then Cow Creek is to the right. I'm going to go straight to follow the Owl Creek Pass and Silverjack Reservoir. I noticed that people out here are friendly, and they must have this common respect for somebody else's camp, because nobody messed with my camp in 4 days. And it's just like when you go fishing, I guess. You don't fish next to the guy that's fishing. You just got that common sense and law of keep your distance. This is my spot. And they kind of fisher people respect each other and do not fish next to somebody else, or even in the same little corner hole of the lake or whatever. They stay their distance away. And the same thing with campers. They seem to keep their distance. Keep their distance. It's a beautiful sight. Keep their distance and respect each other. Or I'm going to pull right here because it's a beautiful shot behind me and to the right. My goal in doing these videos, this series of videos, is to show you the pros and cons, the difficulties, and sometimes frustration, sometimes beautiful joy of just watching nature. The peace and quiet, the tribulations of car problems and not finding a place to stay, sometimes can get overwhelming. But I want to show this through this series of videos what it's like to go out and live as you travel. Some people do it just to live in the van, which means they stay 14 days at a park and they go somewhere else to another forest, and then 14 days later to another forest, and they just live that way. I don't think I could do that, because I like to travel and see different areas more often than 14 days. I think 14 days in one spot would get boring. Even though it's beautiful, it can get pretty boring. Okay, so much for that. I got some shots to take right here, so I'll see you in a bit. Here's that sign again, National Forest Access, Owl Creek Pass, and Silverjack Reservoir. Going that way. My dog's in all excited over some cows. Look at her. She's all excited over cows. Have a cow, will you? Coming up right here, this little road to the Silverjack Reservoir is beautiful. Look at this. Driving extra slow because of the beauty around me, but because this is a van, it's not a 4x4, so I'm not going to go rough it through all these, sections that are like rippled. So it's taking me longer to get there, but I'm on my way. I'm almost there. I'm almost at the Silverjack Reservoir. At this point, this far into the road, it's gotten bumpier and narrower. The road is more narrow and it's a drop off. Now it says private property, but this is the road that's been leading me to Silverjack. Maybe you have to cross the private property to get to it, but it's still within the boundaries of the forest. I don't know. I hope I don't get thrown out. But I'm following the directions to the Silverjack Reservoir. I just stopped a couple of guys that were on a truck coming the opposite way from me, and I asked them if I was going the right way to the Silver Creek Reservoir, and they said is blocked. Apparently there was some, that's like apparently the ranger was right. It was going to be too rough to ride it, to go that far. So they closed it. But here I am, ladies getting excited. Ladies getting excited over some cows again. Really, lady? Really? But it's a beautiful sight. Look at that. So I didn't waste my time coming over here. I didn't waste my time because we got some beautiful shots. Lady got excited over some cows, calves, bulls. But on my way back to Highway 550, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop at no? Yes, I'm going to stop at the little town, what's it called? See a moment at Ridgeway. Whoa, that guy was going fast in a 4x4. Yeah. Anyways, back to Ridgeway. I'm going to have a lunch there, and then go to KOA for my shower. Well, I hit the road that says County Road 10, going back to 550 Highway. But this is beautiful. Coming close to the entrance to my campsite. This is what I see every day coming out of my campsite. It's beautiful. Here's the entrance where I go in for the last 4 days into my camping site. Right here, coming up. The actual first turn from the highway. Coming in from the highway is the first left turn, and that takes me to the campsite. Pretty awesome. That's coming right into Ridgeway. It's a pretty sight coming right into Ridgeway from my campsite. Alright, I had lunch and some ice cream at Penny's Pizza. Soup and salads and ice cream. I heard those hot springs right here down the road. $20 for the day. You can go on as many times as you want, I guess. And clothing is optional. Don't want to go naked. I don't want to go there naked. After lunch, I stopped at the Aldous Hot Springs. They gave me a military discount. Make sure you always ask for that. The military or whatever. And then it was nice. It's different pools around the area that were all nice. Mainly, basically for adults, because clothing is optional. You get my drift. I did not go with that option. I did not take that option. No, no, no. I kept my trunks on. But needless to say, it was a nice experience to be there and to feel that some people feel so free enough to do that. Go no clothes at all. So definitely I could not take my camera in there, not even my phone, to record what it looked like, the place looks like. But it's very pretty. It's got a lot of gardens, and surrounded by gardens. Every pool is surrounded by gardens, and then it's got a rest area that you just relax, just take in the sun. You can spend there all day if you wanted to. It's $18 for veterans and $22 for the regular public. You can buy membership. It's cheaper. But anyways, if you stop for 1 hour, it's $18, and for all day it's $22. But if you're a veteran, you go for $18 all day. So needless to say, I felt a little different, being that I was around people that were naked. But it's okay. I hope that hot spring water does help my body feel better tonight, because sometimes my shoulder bothers me when I sleep. Hopefully tonight, after the hot spring, I might feel better. As you can see, we're already going to my camp, going up the hill, looking down at the city, the highway. I don't know how many feet I go up, but I'm going to my camp. I'll pack everything tonight, including the tent. And tomorrow morning, go straight to that national park. Choke Canyon National Park, I think. And then when I finish there, I'll come back to Walmart. Right now it's 5:25. Got about 3 hours of light. I don't have much left to pack. It's just a matter of how to organize it to pack it. The advantage here is that when I get up in the morning, I can let Lady loose and she does her business. I can't do that on Walmart. I have to walk her. As far as I know, everything's good weather. Everything I checked so far has been good weather for tonight and tomorrow. So I'll probably stay here, because washing up and brushing my teeth early in the morning here is not a problem, and letting Lady loose in the morning to do her business is also not a problem. So I think I'll just stay here tonight. Yep, I decided I'm gonna stay here tonight. Strangest thing, I'm feeding Lady, and I gave her the typical thing, the mixed beef stew with her dog food, and she started to eat it. Then she stopped. I told her to eat it all gone. She wouldn't. She just walked away from it. So I didn't want to waste the whole bowl, so I started to pack it in a plastic bag. She saw me put it in a plastic bag, and I was putting away the bowl, and she saw me walking by with it. She licked the bowl. So she kept licking the bowl dry, and I said, I thought you weren't hungry. So I took some out of the plastic bag and put some more. She was eating it and put some more. I guess I have to spoon feed her or something, but she ate it all. That was weird. Never done that before. So I made the decision. I'm gonna stay here tonight, leave in the morning, leave the camp here, go have breakfast, go to the canyon, go back through Montrose, come back here, spend the night here, pack everything and spend the night here. I'll be ready to go to Telluride on Thursday. That's my plan. Unless it changes again. But that's what it is for right now. My meal for this evening is going to be mixed nuts, 2 apples, 2 tangerines, a banana, and a health bar. Maybe not, maybe a piece of Mounds. I don't know yet. One of the two. Well, I can see that mountain still has snow. A lot less than last time. It's melting already. But this is what I see from my campsite. Not bad for being such a far away mountain. I'm using my 300 zoom. The secret of staying warm is I'm going to lean towards this end right here. So when I get cold, first cover is this one. Second cover is underneath it, so that I would flip this one and I would have 2 covers for when it gets really, really cold. And that's how I set my warmth. Besides, turn on the heater when I need it. Alright, I'm going to close with this shot. Sunset coming down and lighting up, still part of this campground, but it soon will be dark. And again, no moon on sight. I know I have said good night, but I had to get a shot of this. Part of the end of the evening, sunset. Pretty cool. Good night.